starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Nate Myhock. Snowmobiling has been a long-standing attraction to northern Wisconsin, bringing in thousands of visitors each year. And with that traffic, the trails can take a beating over a busy weekend. Newswatch 12's Andrew Kiekefer has the story.
Best snowmobile trails in Wisconsin, come ride. Mark your calendar.
I've been coming to the Derby races since the 70s as a kid, so I'm a little partial, but one of the things that I love about this place is the tradition.
Dan Peck, general manager of Eagle River's World Championship Derby Complex, says the tradition is all about people discovering, then returning to the snowmobile mecca and enjoying the world-class racing.
We're expecting several thousand spectators this weekend. Last weekend we had the largest racer entry in history. This weekend we've got great entries in major classes. Going to be a fantastic weekend.
The growing snowmobile racing audience includes Jason Schwartz and his family, part-time Northwoods residents.
We went last year, was the first year we got a snowmobile, and so it was the first thing we wanted to do.
Schwartz says his interest has rubbed off on his family, including his 8-year-old boy.
He started last year, we just drive up and down the property, and he's too young to drive on the trails and stuff, so we're just teaching him to ride on the property and get used to the throttle and learn how to control it.
His growth is rewarding.
I love it. I'm a very proud father. He surprises me every time we come up here.
Schwartz says snowmobiling not only created a new bond with his family, but also the Conover Snow Buddies.
It really fosters a good sense of community and knowing your neighbors and being part of a group. And so that adds to the enjoyment of being part of something.
The neighborly community goes beyond time on the sleds.
We all met because of snowmobiling, and now we do everything together. Well, almost everything. A lot of stuff.
Including a milestone celebration for the Snow Buddies.
It's their 50th year, and we've been celebrating all year.
While celebrating the golden anniversary, the Snow Buddies say to ride with caution.
I just suggest that everybody take their time and ride a little slower, and we need some more snow.
With an influx of weekend riders, the trail conditions could easily be compromised.
With the heavy traffic I'm expecting this weekend, they're probably going to deteriorate fast. We'll be out every night fixing them, putting them back together.
Reporting from the Northwoods, Andrew Kiekefer, Newswatch 12.
The culture of snowmobiling includes a lot more than hitting the trails with friends or even attending a world championship. The hobby can also have big impacts on the local economy. The Badger State Games Torch Tour has been traveling north to Eagle River since yesterday, and we met with officials from the Wisconsin Department of Tourism to find out how much snowmobiling impacts the Northwoods.
Snowmobilers bring so much to Wisconsin and to our economy, our local communities. They show up in droves. We have more than 25,000 miles of trails to explore by snowmobile, and that generates $1 billion of economic impact every year for our state.
Sayers added that excitement is through the roof for the amount of people coming to the Northwoods for the Derby.
We've been hearing about this for weeks, months. There's a lot of anticipation building up to this weekend, and that's exactly what you want to see in tourism. You want people hearing word of mouth, a lot of excitement, and people making that decision. Pack up the car, get up there, and see what it's all about.
All right, Jeff, and it looks like it should be a good weekend, a little chilly weekend to go snowmobiling.
Yeah, the Northwoods is alive with people and full of cold air right now, with highs basically in the teens today, but that's not what's happening outside right now. It's even single digits already in Eagle River, in Rhinelander, in Tomahawk, in Merrill. You get the idea. It's going to be a cold night tonight. Low temperatures down near 5 below zero with a light northeast breeze. Will make it feel like 20 below by early parts of tomorrow morning. Okay, so the skies are beginning to clear out now. You know what that means. Radiational cooling with our snowpack, lighter wind this time of year. We're going to lose what little heat there is down here right now out into space tonight and have a cold night ahead. There is snow across western Wisconsin. It's pulling away from us now, though. Heavy snow across parts of Minnesota into Iowa today, but that's going this way, not this way. So we will be snow-free probably until Sunday with a little bit of light snow in the action on Sunday afternoon. Our forecast then tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies, some mostly clear skies, and cold with low temperatures down near 5 below. Your full forecast coming up. Nate.
Thank you, Jeff. A judge ruled today that Darrell Brooks Jr. will stand trial. Brooks is the man accused of plowing his SUV through the Waukesha Christmas parade and killing 6 people. The court found probable cause to send his case to trial on 77 charges, including 6 counts of first-degree intentional homicide. The 39-year-old Brooks would face mandatory life in prison if he's convicted on even 1 charge. Among the other 71 charges, Brooks is facing first-degree recklessly endangering safety, hit and run resulting in death, felony bail jumping, and a misdemeanor for battery. During Friday's court appearance, one Waukesha police officer shared his experience from that day.
But initially I heard a horn beeping from the area north of my location, and that's what my initial focus was drawn to. I first stepped in front of the SUV, put my hands up, and was yelling for the vehicle to stop.
Okay. Did the vehicle stop?
It did not.
Americans will be able to order free COVID-19 tests starting next Wednesday. The White House says that's when it'll open the federal website covidtest.gov to allow people to place orders. Supplies will be limited to 4 tests per household, and the tests will ship within 7 to 12 days of placing the order. Also, people with private health insurance will be reimbursed for the full cost of the test. President Biden recently announced that he will purchase an additional 500 million at-home tests for distribution. And speaking of President Biden, he laid out his administration's plan to spend $27 billion to repair or replace bridges across the nation. The Department of Transportation and Federal Highway Administration will hand that money out over the next 5 years. That includes places like Puerto Rico and tribal governments as well. The federal government will pay for the 100% of the price, and they'll throw out the previous requirement that counties or towns share the cost of repairing or rebuilding those bridges. Biden also pointed out that the bipartisan infrastructure law will also provide more jobs for Americans.
When we invest in infrastructure, we're really investing in opportunity. These are investments that will build a better America. Sounds like hyperbole, but it's real. So today I want to talk about the progress we made in 2 months since I signed the bill into law, and to make a big announcement as well.
On top of that, Biden touched on progress made towards replacing lead pipes and providing high-speed internet to every household in the country. Free drive-through COVID testing will be available tomorrow morning in Rhinelander from 9 a.m. till 1:30. The Oneida County Hazmat Building will hold the event. Their address is 1819 River Street. There is a limit of just 200 tests, so appointments are limited and results are expected to be back in 2 to 3 days. You can register by visiting the Oneida County Health Department website or their Facebook page, and you can also reach them by phone at 715-499-1192. A judge in New York has set a tentative sentencing date of June 28th for convicted sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell. Maxwell faces 65 years in prison after she was convicted of 5 counts in December, including sex trafficking a minor and enticement of a minor, among others. Defense attorneys want to delay the sentencing in hopes that the court will overturn Maxwell's conviction and grant her a new trial. That argument stems from a jury member discussing his own experience with sexual abuse with fellow jurors, something that had been discussed in a public interview in British media. It also comes after potential jurors had been asked if they had ever been sexually abused. The defense is arguing this could impact the jury's ability to be impartial and also states it should be grounds for a new trial. However, the ruling on that motion has yet to be decided. After the break on Newswatch 12, with the situation along the Ukrainian border beginning to escalate, we'll tell you the details from the latest intelligence reports. That's after Maine Weather with Jeff. You're watching Newswatch 12 at 10.
Did you know you can start your 4-year degree locally and get the same college experience closer to home? From the moment you step onto our campus, we'll be there for you, supporting your dreams, saving you money, and giving you a well-rounded academic and social experience with student housing, clubs, sports, and leadership opportunities. With NTC's liberal arts transfer degree, you can start here and go anywhere, including guaranteed transfer to UW-Madison, North Central Technical College. Transferability made easy.
Cartridge City.
Uh-oh.
So, did your holiday hosting create a couple extra stains in your carpet? Or do you just need an update for your old flooring? Come to Carpet City Flooring Center and start your year off right with free carpet installation. That's right, free carpet installation. If money is a little tight, Carpet City Flooring Center can help make your project affordable with interest-free financing. Get your free carpet installation today.
Carpet City, our prices will floor you.
Stuck on eggs, burnt on batter. You can't escape the nightmare of your sticky pans. Introducing the Granite Stone Pan, the all-new durable non-stick pan. No butter or oil needed. Watch, we melted down these sticky candies in Granite Stone, and it just doesn't stick. We cooked a half a dozen eggs, bacon, cheese, and tomato breakfast with no butter or oil, and it just doesn't stick. Fire flambe or perfectly sear filet, just like the pros. Plus, it's PFOA-free and 100% dishwasher safe. Call or go online to get your Granite Stone Pan for just $19.99. Granite Stone is so durable it comes with a 10-year warranty. And with every order, you're going to get a Granite Stone single-serve egg pan absolutely free. We'll even ship your entire order free. You get it all. An incredible value.
To order, call 1-800-898-6703. That's 1-800-898-6703 or order online at buygranitestone.com.
The holiday weekend is here. It's now safe to use your outside voice, and this was fun today. Some clouds and some sun, some clouds and some sun. Temperatures, though, kind of dropped all day, back into the teens by sunset, and now we are hanging out in the single digits out there tonight into tomorrow morning. After we did this, we had 12 in Rhinelander, 15 for Tomahawk, 17 for Wausau, 27, though, for Nate's hometown there in Wapaka. So overall, you know, kind of a below average day for us today, but temperatures are still dropping. It's 9 in Arborvita, 11 for Wausau, 9 Wapaka. So you get the idea. A cold night ahead, but it is the third week of January. It's supposed to be right about our coldest week of the year, and that's pretty much what is happening. Going forward, though, our trend, Saturday, 14, 18 for Sunday, 24 for Monday, 27 a heat wave on Tuesday. But what happens then? A cold front is going to come through Tuesday night and drop us down again. Wednesday, 11, Thursday, 5. So this will be up and down. And remember, there's a big football game at Lambeau right over here next weekend. So you get some much colder air likely locking in place later on next week. Looking outside today, though, lots of clouds, but then the skies are clearing out now, and you know what that means by now, that radiational cooling thing, right? So yeah, we'll have cold temperatures tonight. The snow, though, it missed us again. Look, here it is. I know lots of you want snow. You're writing in, you're telling me you'd like some snow, but we're going to miss this one. And the one coming in for Sunday looks like less than an inch, and then maybe Tuesday, another inch or two, but overall, not a lot of big snows in the forecast for us anytime soon. In fact, Futurecast shows the skies clearing out tonight. That lays for a cold night ahead. Here's tomorrow morning, looking about 8:30 or so. Lots of clear skies. Don't forget your sunglasses tomorrow. And then it stays mostly sunny throughout the day tomorrow. Tomorrow night, some more clouds roll in. Maybe a couple flurries late tomorrow night. Then overall on Sunday, here comes that little front coming our way. By Sunday evening, some light snow showers across the area. Dusting to an inch of snow with this. It will not be a big snow on Sunday. The overall system, though, is this one is missing us to our south. There's more upstream, and the one over here, that one could be a pattern changer for us beginning later on next week as we send the jet stream north. That likely will dislodge that colder air and bring a couple systems down our way. We'll see. That's still several days away. Our snowpack, though, is taking a hit and getting a lot of use, right? 9 inches here in Rhinelander, 9 for Wausau. So the trails will be in good shape this weekend again with the cold temperatures, but a lot of you, like I said, could use some more snow. Our forecast then tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies, lots of cold air locked in place, lows down near 5 below, but with the clear skies, a couple of you could do 10 below this evening with a northeast breeze around 5. For tomorrow, all right, lots of sunshine tomorrow. Again, don't forget the sunglasses, highs near 14, so it'll look warm from inside with a northeast breeze around 5 to 10. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow a very nice sunny day. Sunday, a little snow system, Sunday evening-ish, right? Holiday looks nice, 24. Tuesday, that's our best chance for a little bit of shovelable snow, but overall, maybe an inch or two on Tuesday, followed by much colder temperatures Wednesday, Thursday, into Friday of next week. Nate?
Well, pack a shout out, Jeff. Thank you. Appreciate that. U.S. officials are now saying that they have received new intelligence reports that Russia is getting ready to invade Ukraine. The reports indicate that Russia is preparing a false flag operation to justify a military campaign. The officials said the plan includes a group of Russian operatives carrying out acts of sabotage against their own soldiers and then blaming Ukraine for the attack. Currently, Russia has about 100,000 troops gathered near the border, but the Kremlin has denied any plans to invade. Meanwhile, several Ukrainian government websites went offline on Friday. It was a part of a massive cyber attack where hackers left messages warning people to, quote, prepare for the worst.
An attack like that is meant to disrupt capability, to try to dissuade action, to try to change the behaviors or the leadership decisions inside Ukraine.
As of right now, it's unclear who is behind the attack. Closer to home, concerns about the pandemic have led students in both Boston and Chicago to stage walkouts on Friday. The Boston Student Advisory Council is hoping today's demonstration garners attention from school officials. The students are calling on the school system to go remote for the next 2 weeks as COVID cases surge. They also say they want those days counted towards the state's 180-day mandate for in-person learning. And it was a similar scene in Chicago today. Students there say they are frustrated with their school officials and that their concerns were not taken into account during the city's battle with the teachers union. The students say they have a wide range of demands, including schools providing masks and laptops to all students. Those taking part in the walkout gathered in front of the Chicago Public School headquarters for a rally, and while they were there, the students chanted and called on officials to listen to their requests. Coming up next on Newswatch 12, supply chain issues have caused headaches for nearly every business. After the break, we'll show you how one local meat market is dealing with those issues. That's next.
Weather can be weathered with technology there to help you in a Ford Escape. Winter roads can be tough. Bronco Sport, tougher. And Explorer can take the bite out of chilly mornings. Ford, winter like you mean it. Right now, lease an adventure-ready 2021 Ford Explorer for $389 a month, only at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
For a close shave, you need to get a razor and lather up. For a quick shave on the go, you need to settle for an electric. But what if you really want both? Nick Bolton here with the newest addition to our tactical line, the Bell & Howell Tax Shaver. Tax Shaver gives you a quick, razor-smooth shave, whether you're at home or on the go. It even has a built-in trimmer for sideburns and beards. And it works wet or dry for a great shave in even the harshest conditions. That's right, the Tax Shaver is completely waterproof.
Act now to get your tax shaver for the special TV price of just $29.99 with free shipping. It's the only shaver that features genuine Bell & Howell precision and quality and is backed by our 10-year warranty. Here's how to order.
To order, call 1-800-796-1043 or go to taxshaver.com. That's 1-800-796-1043, or you can order online at taxshaver.com.
On Jeopardy!
I've loved this game my whole life.
Amy Schneider is $1 million winner.
This is a milestone that's only been crossed by 4 players in regular season play.
The season of Super Champs continues.
And it's only January.
Can she keep making history?
You're now a game show millionaire.
To be here doing so well at it, I mean, that's what is the great feeling right now.
On Jeopardy!
Jeopardy! Weekdays at 4:30 on NBC 12.
People all across the country have seen rising prices since the pandemic began, and the food industry has not been spared. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson tells us how a local meat market is dealing with those unusual prices.
Beef, pork, poultry, seafood.
Lake Tomahawk Meat Market has just about any meat you can imagine, with different cuts too.
Beef sticks, sausages, smoked sausages, jerky, hams, bacon.
Todd Arnsdorf has been the owner for 32 years.
I just got done cutting pork chops, so All my trimmings here this morning are going to go for sausage today.
Arnsdorf only uses local slaughterhouses, so he hasn't been affected by issues in the global supply chain.
You never know. Sometimes I get shorted from one guy and I have to go look somewhere else. But I've been pretty lucky. I haven't had a shortage of anything.
The problem isn't getting the meat, it's the price.
They've been all over the board this year. Started out not too bad in the spring. Then about June, everything took a big jump.
Arnsdorf blames the labor shortage. He says the meat packers aren't sure who will show up for work on any given day. In turn, they're having trouble filling orders.
So anything that they have to work on, they're charging more for.
Fortunately, the meat market is getting good business.
Demand was high the last 6 months, really high. I mean, it was our best year we've ever had.
Arnsdorf says with more people being at home, they're spending more money.
People are buying. They're buying the more expensive cuts, and I think they're cooking at home.
Arnsdorf says his suppliers think the prices will level out soon, but aren't sure.
So I think once the COVID shortage right now with the workers lets up a little bit, I think we're going to see some better prices.
In the meantime, Arnsdorf will keep running his business the best he can.
Yeah, it's been a great experience.
Reporting for Newswatch 12 in Lake Tomahawk, I'm Morgan Johnson.
Speaking of food that Wisconsinites love, a judge has made a ruling that now benefits the state's dairy industry. Cheesemakers in Switzerland have argued they should have the exclusive naming rights for Gruyere cheese since it was created by the Swiss in the 12th century. But cheesemakers in Door County felt they also deserved a claim to the cheese. The U.S. District Court agreed, ruling that Wisconsin cheesemakers can also use the Gruyere name regardless of its origins. The Wisconsin Cheesemakers Association hailed the court victory, which means Gruyere belongs not just to Switzerland, but to Americans as well. After the break on Newswatch 12, we may not know who will play in this year's Super Bowl, but we now know where the game will be played. Well, the details after the break.
Enjoy the benefits of soft water with Morton Water Softeners at Menards. Morton's Demand Control Wi-Fi Softener is a smarter way to manage your water. Right now, buy any Morton Water Softener and get a $50 rebate. Replace your toilet with a Titan Tall Elongated Toilet from American Standard. It has a powerful flush and AquaGuard to reduce condensation. Save big money right now on the American Standard Titan Elongated Toilet at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
See your local Northern Wisconsin and UP Ski-Doo dealers.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Weather can be weathered with technology there to help you in a Ford Escape. Winter roads can be tough. Bronco Sport, tougher. And Explorer can take the bite out of chilly mornings. Ford, winter like you mean it. Now choose FlexBuy on a 2021 Edge or Escape and get 0% financing for 66 months plus $1,000 cash back. Only your local Ford dealer.
Boulder Cremation and Funeral Services of Woodruff, serving families from all walks of life. Cremation, funerals, pre-planning, monuments, veteran services.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Northwoods Furniture, Eagle River.
I deem this National Risk-Taking Day.
You bet your life.
Or it could be Go Down in Flames Day.
Bringing America together.
You want to double your money?
Yeah. To win big.
Weekdays at 1:30 on NBC 12.
Earlier today, the 2021 NFL All-Pro team was announced, and 3 Packers standouts were on the list. Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, and Devondre Campbell all received the honor. This is Rodgers' 5th time being selected as an All-Pro. And Adams, who was one of 5 unanimous first-team All-Pro selections, is the first Green Bay receiver to make the list in back-to-back seasons since Sterling Sharp in the early 90s. For Campbell, this is his first time being recognized as an All-Pro. Campbell's selection is historic for the Packers. He's the first inside linebacker for the team to make the AP first-team All-Pro since Ray Nitschke in 1966. Even more surprising is that Campbell was actually left off the Pro Bowl roster just earlier this month. And while the Packers obviously hope to make the trip to Super Bowl 56 this year, the NFL confirmed that the game will go on as planned in Los Angeles. Over 70,000 fans are expected in attendance at SoFi Stadium. Fans will have to provide proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test to enter the game. They will also be required to wear masks except for when they're eating. This year's game will be the first time LA has hosted the Super Bowl in 29 years. The game is scheduled for February 13th. This weekend will be a great one for snowmobilers and anglers across the state. The Wisconsin DNR is hosting a free fishing weekend that starts tomorrow. If you catch anything good, make sure to send us a picture, and it could be featured right here on Newswatch 12's. Here's this week's Big Old Fish.
Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Why do fish swim in schools? Well, obviously, it's because they can't walk. All right, we'll start this week's Big Old Fish with Nick Osikas from Rhinelander, who caught this stout 28-inch, and he says over 10-pound northern pike on the day after Christmas while fishing with some friends. Well, tell you what, that's a big old fish. Way to go, Nick. Keep on reeling them in. Next up on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Kristen. No last name given, kind of like Cher. Well, anyway, she's from Minocqua, and she caught this monster salmon on a small river in western Michigan this past fall. It went on to say that it required a skilled boat driver and lots of patience, as well as a large net to bring it in. By the way, it also weighed in at 21 pounds. And it goes on to say that it was 21 pounds of delicious smoked meat. Well, of course, 21 pounds of delicious smoked salmon, that equals a big old fish. Way to go, Kristen. Keep on reeling them in. And finally, on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Mike Hoffman from Tomahawk. He caught this 44-inch northern pike on a jig pole with 6-pound test at Lake of the Woods in Minnesota while fishing with his brother and uncle. Well, 44 inches in a northern pike, obviously that's a big old fish. Way to go, Mike. Keep on reeling them in. All right, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Old Fish and win a Northern Taxidermy Fish Medal is on our website, WJFW.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.
Here's your Newswatch 12 Snowmobile Trail Report, brought to you by your local Northern Wisconsin and Upper Peninsula Ski-Doo dealers.
This was when I noticed how white my son's teeth were and how yellow mine were, and I needed to make a change.
My smile's yellowish or dingy, and it definitely made me self-conscious.
I can't magically become younger, but I can certainly look younger. And I'm doing that with Smile Actives.
Introducing Smile Actives, the teeth whitening breakthrough that gets your teeth white and keeps them white.
I eat the blueberries, I drink the coffee, and I know that Smile Actives will keep my teeth white every day.
What makes Smile Actives different is that when added to any toothpaste, its revolutionary PolyClean technology activates, transforming into a powerful microfoam that goes into the enamel surface to lift and remove stains.
You need a simple way to whiten your teeth without strips, without trays, without going to the dentist. And it was about time that a product was developed that you would be able to do that with just brushing.
Look at the power of Smile Actives on years of food stains and even coffee and wine stains. Smile Actives is safe and effective and also works on veneers, crowns, and dentures.
This is after using Smile Actives, and you can really see how white my teeth are now next to my son's.
Why spend hundreds of dollars for whitening treatments at the dentist when you can whiten your teeth at home with Smile Actives for just $19.95? Order in the next 5 minutes and you'll get a second Smile Actives Power Whitening Gel absolutely free. That's a 50% savings. Perfect for travel, work, or to share with family or friends. Order right now and we'll sweeten the deal and include free shipping. That's 2 for the price of 1. Yours for just $19.95. Best of all, Smile Actives will get your teeth 6 shades whiter, guaranteed, or your money back. Hurry and take advantage of this special TV offer not available in stores. You don't want to miss it, so pick up the phone and call the number on your screen or go to smileactives.com to order right now.
All right, Jeff, I think if you went and confirmed this with my parents, they would tell you the truth. When I was a kid, I was destined to be Spider-Man. It's my favorite superhero. Well, someone else, you know, they also love Spider-Man so much, they decided to buy a page from a comic book.
One page.
One page.
Yes.
$3 million.
For $3 million.
From a 1984 comic book, and it shows him in his all-black suit. It's kind of a classic look. $3.36 million for one page.
I think you should sell some of your Bitcoin and buy another page like that.
But I'm not a Bitcoin guy at all. That's your territory.
Fun. All right, so let's talk weather. You want to talk weather?
Yeah, we can
Because it is a busy weekend up here. Lots of folks are in town. They want to know what's going on weather-wise tomorrow. Sunshine, but cold with highs in the teens tomorrow. Right now, we're hanging out in single digits. We'll have lows tonight down near 5 below 0 or so as the clouds are breaking up as we speak. But again, this will allow for that radiational cooling, which means cold temperatures tonight. The big snow is missing us to the west again. Places in Iowa, Des Moines, a foot of snow today, but that's going away from us right now. And we are in a good shape going forward, except for maybe a little bit of snow. I mean, like a little bit, like a ½ inch of snow on Sunday. Monday looking pretty good, followed by we could be shoveling on Tuesday, but overall, most likely not.
Just a little bit?
A little bit.
A smidge?
Like this, less than this much.
A dusting, if you will. All right, thank you, Jeff.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Enjoy your weekend and enjoy the Snowmobile Derby. Have a great night.